Hello everyone, this is Xander Chiron, and I am back with Game 9 of the first Reddit Open Tournament. In this battle on the blue team, with a Eastern Bloc general deck, we have Razzmann. 2 N's. There's another Razzmann with only 1 N, no sense of humor whatsoever. And on the red team, we have LeChavalierMal-Fait with a Baltic Front deck, general Baltic Front deck, or unspec'd. Whatever, you know what I mean. LeChavalierMal-Fait, what is it? Is that like Chevalier? Is that like knight or whatever? Horseman? Mal, does that mean sad or something, or bad? I can't remember. I haven't taken a French class in a while. Like almost 6 years now. Anyway, let's just, fast forward through these deployments so I can then pause the action for several minutes and talk about the obvious. I just need to get to captain in rank, that way I can just change my name to obvious. Actually, I should start with blue. Always start with blue. Blue is best. Anyway, so looks like Razzmann, that's going to need to be down vetted. Words just fail me. Motschützen. And that's going to be, let's see, it's going to be Specialny. 75 or 90, presumably 90, because Specialny 90 are fun. And we got Conquerors M. 2 commands start. Let's see, you got Premise, that's the mortar. Got OSA AKM. Moderna. What else? Got MI2 Recon. Okay, it's very good optics. That's why you pay so much for a shit helicopter. And it's just going to be Specialfklar, Snetska, LSTR-40, looks like 2 LSTR-40, BMP-2, bunch of BMP-2s. Okay, so that's probably going to be, once again, it's going to be Motschützen of some description. Alright. I'm no tactical genius or anything, but I have a feeling Razzmann's going pretty hard in golf. Moving on over here to LeChavalierMal-Fait. Once again, 2 commands start. Scott R3. Which one is that? Oh, that one. Alright. Not something I would personally choose, but my personal opinions don't matter in this. Or do they? Anyway, that's going to be the Razzmann, I do believe. Unless it's up-vetted shock infantry, which it could be. That's probably Panzer Yakari in there. And that's going to be Roiko, unless it's up-vetted Sissy. You never know. Once again, so Razzmann Yakari, whatever the elite infantry that Finland gets. That's Roiko? I don't know. Oh, it's a 120 point glass cannon. It's got the gun of the Finn mod, but not its armor. And ITO 90 Salamanders Recon. So I'm guessing that most of these guys are probably going into golf. That's my guess. Meanwhile, over here we got more Recon infantry, an M1 Milk. Just the Recon BTR 48 and Yakari 90? Or it could, no, considering the veterans, it's either up-vetted Yakari 90 or it's those whatchamacallem dudes. Kartin Yakari, the 15-man shock squad. Anyway, so I was feeling that Razzmann might have a bit of an overmatch here in golf. But those OP Finnish units, they're just going to wreck all of that, lovely East German steel. Or something, I don't know. Oh, Salamander's pulling back. Oh. Oh, did I get the BTR-40? I can't tell, the explosion's in the way. ITO-90 is going to wreck the AHS. Oh, there you go. Maybe that explains why there wasn't very many. Didn't seem like there's a lot of units. They must have had that. Anyway, what got exploded? Yep, there's the recon infantry. That actually made it out intact. Yep, Specialny Janotki. Yep, Razzmann's just going full ham into Gulf by the looks of it. Or maybe not quite. Oh, ooh, is that... No. Oh my god. That almost knocked out the ITO 90. LeChavalier probably had a heart-stopping moment right there. Anyway, that's his repositioning. So he has a Royko in the KT, and it's... Oh, it's upvetted Kartanyakari in the KRK case. Alright. Oh, 21F, is that? Yeah, it's the 240mm rockets. Didn't even wipe out one squad. Oh, actually, I think it actually stunned all these guys too as well. Oh, Razzmann needs to get his BMP2s in the fight. Oh, KT's actually almost out of ammunition. Oh, Moderna's got his back though. Yeah. Oh, it's Mo shoots in. Yep, just 75. Yeah, if Chevrolet pushes here into Alpha, he might be able to achieve something. Oh, Mi-17 goes down. However, he also has to deal with the fact that Razzmann's pressing him pretty hard in Foxtrot. Oh, more planes. 21 MF and a Hawk 51. Is he going after the Pram or the something? Command? Just going for a flight. Oh, gets hit. One hit from the OSA. Does it get the second hit? Yes, it does. Hawk 51. Oh, bombed in here. I don't think I got anything, actually. Oh, but the Conquerors almost gets taken up by a crashing MiG-21. Yeah, it's Panzer Kari 90 in the BMP ones. Oh, it looks like some guys going out on the flanks. Looks like it could be some Royko and a Spike team. It's probably going to drop him. Probably in there is where he wants him to be, or maybe in there, depending. Oh, and another HM team. I think he's probably putting it into the town there. Or it could be going into the forest. No, shoots in the Royko. And Moderna is going to help even out that fight, though I'm pretty sure Mo shoots in. Maybe. Yeah, especially at this range, the Mo shoots are probably going to beat the Royko straight up. Because submachine guns just aren't very good in forest combat. Assault rifles just get, all around mediocre at everything compared to the, battle rifles and submachine guns. And they also have an RPK. Not the best light machine gun in the game. But it's definitely better than not having any light machine gun. Theoretically. Ooh, Chevalier is putting command into Bravo for that +1. He's got to get that tick going. Oh, what's down over here? BTR-48 just going to watch the flank. Okay, so yeah, these guys are going to get spotted by SPW-40. Does Spice Flare have the RPG-7V? Yes, they do. If I recall correct, I think Poland, Czechoslovakia, and East Germany all have a 20-point shock recon squad in there. I think they're all functionally identical except for... Or I think the Polish and East German one are identical. The Czech one's different because it's just a base RPG-7 if I recall correctly, and I think it has a Dragunov. Don't quote me on that though. Or quote me on if you really want to. Just don't cite me as a source. Or as a reliable source. Alright, these BMP2s are just sitting there. I think Razzmann might be thinking about going into the corner of Gulf here. 14... 23, so yeah. You need 28 AP to one-shot this guy from the front, I think. Something like that. Oh, oh. Oh, that's a front shot. These guys gonna need a resupply though. Of course, that guy also needs to be repaired. Oh, it fired anyways. That's not good. Yeah, it's just a waste. Now, it'd be funny if I hit something. Though I don't know if ATGM, like infantry-based ATGMs, actually have HE to do significant damage if they crash into something. Could be that their heat damage will be applied, but I don't know. That would only work against vehicles. Alright, so it looks like Razzmann does in fact want to be in there, and he has a second Moderna out. Slightly better stabs compared to the Ben Mod gun that's on the T72 M1 P8 IV. PF, whatever. It's Finnish. I don't speak Finnish. Oh, BMP2 is going to be running some fire support. Is our 4 frontal armor? Yep. Smoke is out. Okay, it's protecting Moderna probably from, you know, something like a Syria 30 coming screaming in over the horizon. I'm at 25. Normally I like to joke about how garbage fighters are, but because of the vetch bonus from carrying Special Need and Notkey, they might stand a snowball's hell chance of hitting, which is slightly better than normal. Oh, Hawk 51 and a Syria 30. How fast is a Hawk? Is it 900? Yes, it is. Anyway. No air defense from Razzmann, and the 50Ks eat the ATGMs. And I don't think those hit anything. Oh. So yeah, looks like the recon infantry went down. The Ruko, or they got repositioned somewhere else. Maybe they got dropped there, I don't know. And this next guy's about to have a bad day at the hands of that spike. Of course, if that was my spike, it would have missed. Oh, KRKK is going after SPW-80. Oh, that's... Oh, crit. Nice crit, dude. Is that thing seriously gonna make it? That is 2 armor, so the BMP-1 can't one-shot it. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, no, it goes down. After doing another fair chunk of damage to that KRKK. Oh, SPW-80s. Alright, these guys are just going to go for a lovely walk across the open. This thing have, yes, better accuracy, rate of fire, and AP compared to the Moderna. 23 AP... Okay, the same AP power. Those Alistair are having a bad day. Grenade launchers against infantry in the open like that, it's brutal. Moderna is going after the BMP-1. Oh, it's going after KRKK, or its autocannon is at least. There we go. Of course, that does mean that the Cartagena are now missing a bunch of their fire support. So yeah, motor shoots and they're moving in. These guys are just there. Alright, so yeah, these guys are about to reinforce with some infantry. So Rico to watch over the spike and spot for him. Oh, Razzmann. I didn't point out, but Razzmann did put a CV into golf. However, LeChavalier has managed to capture or acquire 55 conquest points, but Razzmann has just put a command into Alpha, I think. So that means he's now at +1. Clever spot to put the UAZ, because most people think it's either going to be in, you know, here or here. They don't really think that you, if you're on the Delta side, yeah, Delta side. Oh, Syria 30 shot its missiles at something and gets out just barely. Something exploded. Did Syria 30 get shot down? I don't know. That's what I get for not paying attention. If Razzmann had a few more infantry here, it could be, you could potentially take Bravo, but I don't think the 2 motor shoots are going to be enough. especially once that KRKK gets there. Oh, so that's going to take a hit from the Kartnikati. Or are they going to get their stun on? Ah, no, but it's a 15-man unit. Yeah, it's going to eventually get him. Oh, that spike team just unload itself. Oh, man, another Furing's UAZ coming out for Foxtrot. Razzmann's going to get that +2 taken. Oh, but LeChavalier is getting a command out for Foxtrot as well. Could be that. I don't think he would have spotted it. I don't think there's a Royko would have been able to see it. Or maybe they could. If it was driving down this road here, they might have seen it. Nope. Hawk 51's out. Oh, maybe he did see it and he's going to try and bomb it. It's just the one AK, I think. Yeah, one AK I'm watching it. It's going on an adventure wherever that Hawk's going, or maybe just keeping it on station. What? It's only good air detection on, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, most shoots managed to make it into the forest and are now, or I think one of them's in the trees. No, I don't think either of them were, actually. Okay, Hawk is gone. Anyway, low shoots are going to finish off that Kartnikari with assistance from an SPW-80. Because you know those things are so helpful. Oh, this guy's engaging. Oh, Moderna's also... Oh, that guy's spot... Oh, is Moderna getting a side shot? Yeah, hashtag side shot. Anyway. Yeah, motor shoots are a bit outnumbered here. Oh, and once that grenade launcher gets engaged, it's gonna get that stun going. Oh, but the LSTR-40 do get it. But the LSTR-40 are also outnumbered by shock infantry with machine guns, so they're gonna have a bad time. Anyway, Razzmann's managed to get to 71 points now. He had a +2 for a little bit, but the Chevalier account for Cat Foxtrot. Oh, Speziov Clara now in the fight, almost. Moderna's pushing forward to see if it can lend its gun. That Hawk 51 is out again, or is it a different one? I didn't check to see what the name on it was. Part of some sort of Finnish gibberish. Oh, Moderna's about to have a bad day. And they both miss. Oh, that Sierra Theater goes down to the MiG-29-913S. LCF managed to infiltrate all the way to there. Impressive. No, I don't think there's anything directly spotting him. And they now get that lovely supply truck. Was Razzmann going to try and move it out? And Moshitson get the XA-185. Surfer just running out. And yeah, Panzer car going to put an end to that. Oh, that 120 is fine. Yeah, it's the 120, isn't it? Oh, STR-40. Oh, what that T-72M1 looks. Oh, is that a side shot on the Moderna? No, it was a front shot. Damn. I was hoping Razzmann would have gotten a super heavy side shotted. Because that's always funny. Also because I love listening to say, what's a fucking joke? That was a terrible Razzmann impression, I'm sorry. What's a fucking joke? Nope, I can't do an impression of Razzmann. I'm sorry. I'm a failure. I'm just going to stop trying at this point. And Polish MiG-29. Is that the East German one? Or yeah, it's the East German one. I personally prefer the Polish one thanks to the veterancy, but East German one's fun, you know. R-77s are a hoot. Though he appears to be out of them. But if he gets a chase on that MiG-29, oh, Royko are going to even the odds though. And he's gone. Got one hit on it. Thanks to the Royko. I'm pretty sure even without the Royko, the MiG-29-13S would have come out on top just because it had, you know, MRAM plus SRAM, while the Razzmann's MiG-29 only had, you know, MRAM, or only SRAM. Oh, Scott R3 has to reposition, but Moshitson just keep missing because 40% accuracy, lol. Oh, and Pram goes down. And Osa AKM is out. Razzmann needs to work on that air defense, man. One Osa is not enough, bruh. At one point, I think those guys have actually managed to hit their target. Twice, I think, is what they need to kill a 3 armor vehicle. I don't know. I know that they expended all but 1 RPG doing so. However, Razzmann's definitely going to need some reinforcements into Bravo because there's some angry Finns and Poles coming for him. Though since he did manage to force the CV out of Bravo, he's now at +2 again. He's at 128 conquest points to the Chevaliers' 59. Oh, Sveziovka got the Panzerkari. Wait, let's see. Yeah, 17 APCI will one-shot 3 armor. Oh, yep, Sneska watching the flank. Looks like Chevalier has forgotten about his XA-185 KT over here. It looks like he's relying on the Kartanyakari to be his main fighting infantry, which is not great because they're what? They're 25 points plus 15 points. You can do basic math. That is 40 points. So it's a bit expensive to try and use them as your mainstay. Like the KRKK is not bad, but it's 1 armor, so it's pretty fragile. Like, as you see here, the Chevalier, engaged properly. He got his Karnakari to engage first, so that the KRKK could do its thing, and the Moderna just got side-shotted by the Syria 30, I think. Let's see if the settle was it a side shot? No, it looks like it actually was a front shot. Fine. Doesn't matter. Razzmann lost both of his Modernas. Or do you get 3 of them, actually? Do they get that availability bonus? I don't remember. Huh. Anyway. This is why you need air defense. Razzmann's back to +1, but he's got his UAZ into Bravo, so now he has +2 again. And that's all that matters, getting that +2. STR-40 giving these guys a hell of a fight, but that Elmlin Volk is going to even the odds a bit. And too bad Razzmann doesn't have a super heavy Amandurna that he could send over there quickly. 15 versus 24. Yeah, not enough to one-shot AL, 2-shot it from the front. Oh yeah, Razzmann's running his Furon's UAZ out of there. Oh, Moshutsun taking fire actually. Oh, Roiko's moving up, that's why. Okay, so this now means that Razzmann has 2 CVs that are in danger. Oh, they get 1 hit on the... Well, do they get a second? Nope, they do not. Mi-35 is rushing in. Oh. Are those the 25 pointers? Yes, they are. He upvetted them at least. And they actually do their job. Okay, so he does have upvetted Yukari in the KTs. And Mi-35 for the win, because 80mm rockets are a hoot. Meanwhile, Karnakari are losing a fight against SPW-50 PKs. Yeah, at this range, like 50 caliber machine guns like that definitely benefit from range accuracy scaling, because they now have a lot better accuracy. I don't know what the exact range is. It looks like it's 300 or so. I don't know. So definitely a lot more accurate than they normally would be, which means that they're getting a lot of more HE on target, which means more stunning. And more stunning means that Yukari are having a harder time hitting their targets. And we consider the fact that these things don't have great accuracy to begin with. And once again, this is close to part of their maximum range. They're not going to have an easy time hitting their target. In fact, they miss every shot. I just think that's hilarious. Ooh, KT running around up here. Interesting. Oh, Syria 30's out again, and I don't think Razzmann has any air defense. Yeah, looks like that guy's gonna make it out. Let's see. 10 points worth of transport are beating 25 points worth of infantry. Of course, this is a bit of an extreme situation. It's very unlucky that the Karnakari missed both times. Oh, hey! They managed to get one of them. Oh, Wilk just took a double hit from the Panzer Kari 90. Or actually, I only took one hit. Okay, now he gets a second hit. This guy's almost out of ammunition. And his oh, it's not actually shooting at that guy. I was hoping that the SPW 50 PKs would beat the Karnikari, but it looks like I'm going to be disappointed. Such is life. This thing has a stabilizer. Yes, it does. 5% stats. Impressive. That's it. Actually, I don't think yeah, I can look at hit percentage. Or hit chance, I should say. Because the Karnikari will live to fight another day, which is fortunate of them. Oh, hey, Syria 30. Oh, where's the Syria 30 going? Is it going for these guys? There's no hey, oh, so they over there. And he gets one of them. Oh, it looks like that took, yep, Wilk's fighting it. Oh, Spezial's player taking fire. That's good. Needs to get in the fight, I think. Or maybe Razzmann's going to keep it there. Doesn't he? It's just a little bit of a tripwire. Or, you know, recon thingy. Oh, Panzer Kari 90. Well, Schutzen are going to do something about that. Yeah, but the SpikeTeam.com, the opens with the KPZs would have wiped it out probably. Ooh, fire computing reset. I have a feeling that this thing didn't have a firing computer. Of course, that's my favorite when you see something like a Greyhound or other thing that is basically its firing computer was Mark 1 eyeball next to scope. Oh, this M1 Wilk beats that M1 Wilk. Oh, most Schutzen are chewing up the Panzer car, but they're taking some mortar fire, and it seems to be somewhat effective. Yep, one team's down. And you got some Odoroiko about to join the fight. But I think the LCR should be able to win. Yeah, they're gone. And that Spike team's going to try and run for it, but they're a weapons team, so they get to move at 15 kilometers an hour. Oh, Motoshutsen are still going at it with the Karnikari, or are going at it with the Karnikari. This guy's still sitting here. That guy's also sitting there in the open, not even in a tree, and I guess he forgot about it. How do you know your enemy doesn't have a proper air defense network when you can do that? Just, you know, there's but 2 OSA AKMs on the field. You know, 2 medium anti-air pieces are definitely enough to defend your airspace. Okay, that OSA is firing. Okay, there you go, he's got a trap now. He's got 2 firing. It couldn't possibly escape. There you go. And the STR also got a hit on it too, I think. See, what Razzmann did was he laid a clever trap. He lulled his opponent into a false sense of security by making him think that, you know, he didn't have an OSA AKM running in. Which actually makes sense. Because if he just stopped the OSA AKM there, it probably would have just wasted its missiles shooting at it as it evac. But by moving over here and getting it trapped between the two, he almost guaranteed a kill. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt at this point, as you can see. Oh hey, MI-25 hit something with his Flatus. With the first shot, see? You upvet him with this, you know, with the elite infantry on him, and they can achieve something. But I think the Oroiko are going to have a word with him. Oh, especially caught him in the open, that's not good. Yeah, this Fury Uzi has to displace, but Razzmann, I did not point out, got back into Foxtrot. And that Syria 30's took 1 hit. No hit. This guy, no, that guy's too far back. Oh, but he does go down. Did an LCR get him or something? Or an OSA got him? Does this guy have 1 missile left? I didn't see. Huh. I know that looks like that Syria 30 went down. Oh, and looks like LeChavalier surrendered. Alright, so Razzmann was victorious with 352 conquest points to LeChavalierMal-Fait's 59. Razzmann had 1,700 kills to LeChavalier's 2,100. And this is actually one of the rare instances where the person who won the game had actually significantly fewer kills than losses. Normally, when it comes to conquest, the person who wins the conquest game typically wins the destruction game as well, but not always. I think part of it had to do with Razzmann getting 2. Let's see, that's what, 400 points difference. Let's see. Yeah, I think, what, 200... How expensive is a Moderna? 155, 160, something like that? Which would definitely be, 3/4 of his point deficit in kills. Yeah, 160, yeah. So yeah, it's 320 points that he just kind of lost in relatively short succession. Short period of time. Whatever. It's almost 1 a.m. You can pardon me if I can't English properly right now. Or not. I can't tell you what to do. But yeah. I'm just saying, I think the big thing here in this battle is that Razzmann was constantly on the attack, which meant that Chevalier just didn't have any breathing space. Like, Razzmann spent the majority of the game in Foxtrot, which is, on LeChavalier's half of the map. Well, LeChavalier never really got the opportunity to try and push into Alpha. At the end, he had a bit of an opportunity, but he surrendered before he could develop that situation. Which, fair enough. He was losing the game pretty decisively by that point, in terms of conquest points. And in positioning as well, he's just in a bad spot. Though he definitely made good use of mortars, it seemed. Both players were using them. I wasn't really paying attention to how effective they were. But I definitely saw, the 120 from Chevalier definitely did some work against those Mo shoots in the early end, at least. Yeah. It's just, the big thing was that Razzmann, in the opening, was just the fact that he, lumped most of his units into that nice little big group of units and just, rolled through Golf into Foxtrot. While, I don't know, I felt like Chevalier kind of spread himself a little thin. I just felt like he's a little bit thin on the ground, which definitely did not help him. He's also spending a lot of points on planes. Which, fair enough, they did some work. Syria 30s got both of Razzmann's Modernas. Can't remember, does Eastern Bloc get... How many Modernas does Eastern Bloc get? 3, okay. So got 3 of Razzmann's Modernas, unless he upvetted him. I didn't notice if he upvetted him. I was paying attention. It's not like it's my job. It's not like it's my, the thing I'm supposed to do is pay attention during these battles. No, not at all. But yeah, there's a reason why I'm terrible at using super heavies. Either I get them killed off in stupid ways, or I'm just too much of a chicken shit to actually use them because oh my god, it's gonna get sniped by an ATGM plane. So I only ever really use them when I have them with my air defense net, which means I tend to only use them defensively, which is not the greatest use of their abilities. They can be very helpful on the offensive. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to keep rambling on about random things. But yeah, I'm just going to call it here. I'm Xander Turon, and this was Game 9 of the first Reddit Open Tournament. You guys have a lovely day.